After the presentation of the commissioning warrants, the commanding officers will march back and take post in front of their respective ship's crew. At this juncture, the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral E.I. Ogala, will now invite the special guest of honor for today's event to march forward to the podium to declare the commissioning. The Chief of the Naval Staff, sir.
I, Kashim Shettima, on behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, on this day, 30th of May 2024, hereby declare Nigerian Navy ships Ochuzo, Challawa, Zur, and Nigerian Navy helicopters NN-412, NN-414, commissioned for naval service of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
After the declaration, the ship's crew will break the mast and hoist the commissioning pennant, signifying their official entry into naval service on this day, 30th of May 2024. May I crave the indulgence of the special guest of honor to remain on the saluting dais as the parade commander, the commanding officer of Nigerian Navy ship Zoe, will turn the parade about to allow the ship to salute for the hoisting of the ensign and the jack for the very first time. We are all requested to stand. Military officers in uniform are requested to salute as the national anthem is being played. May we please rise. May I now crave the indulgence of the Chief of the Naval Staff to invite the special guest of honor back to his seat to allow the ship's company march on board. Thereafter, the Chief of the Naval Staff will invite the special guest of honor and select dignitaries for the cutting of the ribbon to signify the commissioning proper of the Nigerian Navy ship, the Nigerian Navy helicopters that are inducted into naval service today.
Après avoir hissé le pavillon et le fanion de commissionnement, le chef d'état-major de la marine nigériane va inviter l'invité d'honneur pour qu'il puisse couper le ruban de commissionnement. Merci.
The special guest of honor, sir, very distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to make this announcement before the chief host will lead the special guest of honor and indeed select dignitaries for the cutting of the ribbon before they proceed on board Nigerian Navy ship Kada for the flag off of the regional maritime exercise codenamed Exercise Abo Okun. The following dignitaries are to join the special guest of honor: the Honorable Minister of State for Defense, the Chairman Senate Committee on the Navy, the representative of the Executive Governor of Lagos State, icons of the Navy, representative of the Chief of Defense Staff and Service Chiefs, as well as the Inspector General of Police, heads of navies of participating navies, principal staff officers of naval headquarters, flag officers commanding, and commanders of autonomous units. May I, at this juncture, most respectfully and humbly request the Chief of the Naval Staff to invite the special guest of honor and the names I've earlier mentioned to join the special guest of honor for the ceremonial cutting of the ribbon. The Chief of the Naval Staff, sir.
S'il vous plaît, pour couper le ruban, les navires participants qui sont ici de l'autre pays, s'il vous plaît, vous pouvez rejoindre le chef d'état-major pour couper le ruban. Merci. Chef des participants, des navires participants, s'il vous plaît.
May I crave the indulgence of all our distinguished guests that have not been invited to please proceed to the Admiralty Conference Center for the commencement of the International Maritime Conference. Thank you very much. May I just announce the list again? The honorable ministers here present, the Chairman Senate Committee on the Navy.
It's my singular pleasure and privilege to cherish forever, on behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to commission these ships and the naval helicopters.
camera.
Just wait. Hold on. Wait now.
So I'm doing like. Hello. Excuse me. Okay, excuse me. Okay, that way. Excuse me.
Wait.
Blocking for.
Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, ably represented by His Excellency, the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger. Is accompanied by Executive Governors of Lagos and Enugu States, Honorable Ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria here present, the Chief of Defense Staff Service Chiefs, Inspector General of Police, heads of participating navies. May I humbly state that 7 military officers, while officers are to salute during the national anthem rendition. The national anthem, sir. The special guest of honor, His Excellency the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, ably represented by the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, Grand Commander of the Order of Niger. Your Excellencies, the Executive Governors of Lagos and Enugu States, Honorable Ministers here present, distinguished members of the National Assembly, very senior officers, principal staff officers from Defense and Naval Headquarters here present, heads of participating navies, retired senior officers here present, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor and privilege to, on behalf of the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala, Admiralty Leader, to welcome you all to the flag-off ceremony of the Regional Maritime Exercise 2024, codenamed Abo Okun. In a short while, I shall be inviting the Chief of the Naval Staff for his remarks. But before then, with the kind permission of the special guest of honor, sir, please permit me to make a few announcements. Immediately after the Chief of the Naval Staff remarks, we will invite the special guest of honor to flag off the Regional Maritime Exercise 2024. The Chief of the Naval Staff, Governors, Honorable Ministers here present, the Chief of Defense Staff Service Chiefs, Inspector General of Police, heads of participating navies here present, and various officers are to join the special guest of honor for the flag-off ceremony. Thereafter, the Chief Information Officer and I will assist our dignitaries, various officers, distinguished invited guests to take their positions for the group photograph on the marked deck. After which, the rendition of the national anthem will signify the end of the flag-off ceremony. On this note, may I most respectfully invite the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ikechukwu Ogala, Admiralty Medal, for his remarks. The Chief of the Naval Staff, sir.
The special guest of honor, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, here ably represented by His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger, and the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Executive Governor of Lagos State, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, Dr. Kadiri Obafemi Hamzat, the Honorable Minister of State for Defense, our own His Excellency Dr. Bello Mohammed Matawale, Member of the Order of the Niger, Chairman Senate Committee on the Nigerian Navy, His Excellency Senator Otumba Gbenga Daniel, Chairman House Committee on Defense, Honorable Babajimi Benson, Chairman House Committee on the Navy, ably represented, other distinguished senators and members of the House of Representatives, other members of the Federal Executive Council, the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, ably represented, members of the State Executive Council of Lagos State, the Chief of Defense Staff ably represented, Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Air Staff, and the IG all ably represented, ambassadors and heads of diplomatic missions that are participating in this exercise, Managing Directors, Nigerian Ports Authority, Mr. Bello Koko, the Director General, Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Dr. Dayo Oberiola, the MD, Inland Waterways, heads of other government agencies, principal staff officers from the Navy headquarters and services headquarters, general officers commanding, flag officers commanding, and air officers commanding, commanders and commanding officers, commandants of military institutions and establishments, members of the diplomatic corps, senior military officers, both serving and retired, particularly our former service chiefs, the icons of the Navy, members of Naval Officers' Wives Association, captains of industry, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. The Regional Maritime Exercise 2024, codenamed Exercise Abo Okun, is the flagship maritime exercise hosted by the Nigerian Navy to commemorate our yearly anniversary celebration. This year, we have 15 ships participating, with 3 from both China, Brazil, and Cameroon, while 12 ships from the Nigerian Navy and 2 helicopters are participating in the exercise. It is pleasing to note that the synergy from international cooperation of this nature has been pivotal in significantly reducing incidences of maritime crimes